I'm Scott Rouse. I'm a body language expert and analyst, and I train law enforcement in the military in interrogation and body language.
I'm Greg Hartley. I'm a former Army interrogator, interrogation instructor.
Hi, I'm Chase Hughes. I did 20 years in the U.S. military and got out. Now I teach interrogation and behavior profiling.
Hi there, I'm Mark Bowden. I'm an expert in human behavior and body language, help people all over the world to stand out, win trust, gain credibility.
Hi there. So I am Tanya Ryman. Yes, I'm the author of 3 books, all on nonverbal communication as well as manipulation.
Keep in mind, we're not on anybody's side or anybody's team. We're going right down the middle, and we call them like we see them every time.
Yes, this was during that time where I was kind of frozen out, so I was kind of surprised. But Marianne came rushing in with this bag, like a duffel bag or gym bag, she called it, and said, hurry, the senator's already on his way. Just follow him and try to catch him before the Capitol and give him this. He wants his bag. I remember going down the Russell Building floors, and so I don't know if I was in the first floor or the basement, but there's corridors that lead to the Capitol and that kind of thing, and I was trying to catch up with him. And
this would have been on a weekday?
Right out of the gate, we have her start to use these feeling type of words where she's describing things in sensory terms, where she says, I was frozen out, not cast out or kicked out or voted out. It was frozen out.
And she also talks earlier on and later on about iciness as well. Now, both of these, iciness and frozen out of something, means she's talking about a social situation. I just want to kind of lay that down, that there's already talk here that this isn't necessarily about individuals, it's about groups.
I love all that, especially the foreshadowing piece, because that's exactly what I picked up on. I thought it was really important to note not just the words and how she responded, but also the look on her face. So when we see her at certain points, her head is tilting one side, and primarily she tilts to the right. And at a certain point, you see her start tilting to the left. And when that happens again, I go from baseline. So when you deviate from the baseline, that becomes a real red flag to me. Not to say she's lying, but just to say, what happened? What did I miss?
She realizes she's on the hot spot. She has to now tell the story in a believable way. So you're thinking of holes in your story, even if it's truth you're going to tell, because you're trying to dredge up all that memory. Watch your eyes. She's accessing left, right. And Tanya, I'm with you. I believe that the downright this is an emotional thing. I think we're seeing that. But she's dragging information in. If I were interrogating her, or if I were questioning her, to your point, I would certainly go, ding, there's an indicator for me to wonder why, and ask more questions.
Yes.
Doesn't mean she's lying. It means she has fight or flight around it, and she's been trying to make this story fit.
Well, the thing that's bugging me the most about this is the edit. And there's several edits through here, and I'll point them out. I can't help it because it gives me the feeling we're not getting the whole story. We're not getting the whole answer.
And give him this. He wants his bag. I remember going down the Russell Building.
As we go along, we'll see these edits get even more. There are multiple edits in a very short amount of time, but we'll get to that when it's important because there's so many of them.